guys, what's going on? And welcome to this week's Top 10. I don't have a kitschy name for it yet. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know if it's like the listening or I have no idea. It's coming. It's coming eventually. Don't worry. But as of right now, it's just going to be a separate wing to Pauper Ponderings. We have our gameplay series, which hopefully you watched this week, where we played Zuberas. And now we have the Top 10. And my second, if you want to call it that, this isn't a set review. This is an actual top 10 lists of cards that I compiled that are not in a specific set. They're not in a specific expansion, nothing like that. This is, in my opinion, the top 10 most annoying cards in Pauper. Hopefully you agree with me, but I'm hoping you don't. Because, you know, again, at all points, I want to be called an idiot. So you can call me an idiot down in the comments. Please do so. If you agree with my list, if you disagree with my list. But these are, in my opinion, the most annoying cards in Pauper. We got a couple honorable mentions, so let's get right to it. Alright guys, so we got a couple honorable mentions before we get into the actual list. These are the cards that I don't respect enough to even give a number. They could be 14 to 11. They could be, 13, 12, 11, but no. I hate them so much that they don't even deserve a number. I don't respect them enough to give them a number. The first card on the honorable mentions list, Slippery Boggle. This card sucks. 1/1 for 1. Is that good? Like, I guess Dover Secrets is a 1-mana 1/1. But look at this thing. Slippery Boggle can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. Now, sure, I am all in for Hexproof. It makes sense in certain situations. But on Slippery Boggle, it doesn't make any sense. Read the flavor text of Slippery Boggle. Why don't we do it together? Boggles are very tasty if you can get the skin off. It's getting a blade on them that's the problem. Why should I be able to put any amount of auras on said Slippery Boggle? Shouldn't it just have Shroud? Apparently Wizards just didn't care and put Hexproof on it. So, that's fun. The second honorable mention on this list is Gladecover Scout. This one, you can at least maybe justify having Hexproof. It's an elf, it's really good at ducking under the leaves and stuff, but you know what? I hate them both. They both suck. They're both in the most toxic deck in the format. Boggles, if you play that deck, good for you. And the third, you can probably guess what the third is. It's Solana Ledgewalker. Yeah, their older, uglier, more brooding sister. She's terrible. Street folk call them spire mice, but behind the mockery is an unspoken entity of the Ledgewalker's skill at avoiding harm. Yeah, well, I don't care. I hate these cards. I hope you hate these cards. If you love Boggles, then I don't know what to tell you. But you don't want to sit across from me at the table if you're playing Boggles. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully number 10 is a little bit more respectful than this group of nonsense. Alright, now that we've shaken the real bad ones off the list, now we get to actually maybe talk about some cards that are alright. They're decent. They've earned my respect, if you will. So coming in at number 10 is M11 Lightning Bolt. Now, why is it M11 Lightning Bolt? Do you have a problem with M10 Lightning Bolt? Do you have a problem with Alpha, Beta, Unlimited Lightning Bolt? I don't. I have a problem with M11 Lightning Bolt. You want to know why? No flavor text. What's going on? I understand, oh, it's so crisp, it's so clean. No, get that nonsense out of here. Every other Lightning Bolt has had flavor text, with the exception of, I don't know, probably the older ones. I don't care. I'm 11 Lightning Bolt. You think you're better than M10 Lightning Bolt? You're not. You may be the best red spell ever printed, but this version of Lightning Bolt, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Get some flavor text. Number 9. Alright. Had a good start. Lightning Bolt, that's a good card. No worries there. What's number 9? Number 9 is Iconic Masters Condescend. When I saw the spoiler for Iconic Masters, I was jacked. Thoughtseize, Elshnorn. A lot of good cards on that list. And then I saw this nonsense. Number one, it's uncommon. Apparently, Condescend is uncommon worthy. Number two, what is happening with that art? I guess that guy's kind of being condescending, but no, this is absolute trash. It is hot trash. If you use anything other than the common version from Mirrodin Block, you're just no. There's no point. This guy, like, I don't understand what's going on with his eyes. Who is this guy? Shame we'll never see what all the fuss was about. Yeah, that's about as generic a blue counterspell flavor text I've ever heard. You could sub it in for any other blue counterspell. I don't understand. The old art was fine. This list is going downhill real fast. Alright, number 8. Let's try to get this train back on the tracks. Number 8, you're playing against elves. You know, the deck is already pretty tough to beat. They have a bunch of guys in play. They got a bunch of well-wishers. You've been able to kill their Timberland Rangers. You've got pretty much the ground locked up. You think, oh, I'm probably going to get back into this game. No problem. They got a bunch of 1/1s, maybe some 2/2s, but they got a bunch of life. I think I'm okay. I've stabilized. And then, with no cards in hand, they draw a card off the top. And what card is that? It's the Sliver Edition Distant Melody. Slivers Edition. Slivers Edition. If you're not aware, almost everyone on Magic Online received the Slivers a Premium deck as kind of a thanks for playing. Anyone who uses the Distant Melodies out of that hot garbage of a deck, no. Already, are elves one of the most annoying tribes in Magic's history, but adding this fairy, sorcery, poorly foiled, premium deck, not good secondary product, ugh. It's so bad. So bad. And if you play Slivers Edition Distant Melody, tisk, tisk, tisk. Alright guys, well, I'm getting a little heated. This list has not been going like I'd planned on it. I had hoped for, you know, maybe some good cards, maybe something to, you know, hang my hat on, but it has not been good. Hopefully number 7 can help us out. Eternal Masters Days. Eternal Masters Days. Number 1, it's uncommon. We've already specified that that's a problem. It's got horrific art. Is that guy dazed, or is he in extreme pain? I would go with the latter. What's wrong with the Nemesis version? The Nemesis version is beautiful. You know, you try to resolve that Gurmag Angler into 2-tap islands, it should resolve. It absolutely should resolve. And then they return an island to their hand and lay this piece of disgusting cardboard on the table. And what are you left with? You're left with nothing. You pass the turn, get sixed by a pair of Delvers, and extend the hand. If you have enough respect to do so. We're almost done, guys. No, we're not. We're just about halfway. Number 6. It's another blue card. Yeah, it's another blue card. Dual Decks Counterspell. Not only is this spell just probably too good for the format, it's too good for Modern, apparently. Wizards has told us it's too good for Modern. But your opponent, you know, the guy who's beating you down with those 3/2 Delvers, yeah, he's also playing Dual Decks Counterspell. Dual Decks Counterspell, whose art depicts the Roman reigns of Magic, Jace Beleren. Does anybody like Jace? Does anybody like Jace enough to put him on a counterspell? Yes, apparently your opponent, who just countered your Evankar's Justice, did. 5 left. Let's make it quick. Alright, guys. We're in the home stretch. Number 5. What is it? I don't even know. Rancor. M13 Rancor, to be exact, actually. Because when your opponent has enough rage that they need to put a Rancor on their creature, it should be done with an M13 one. What boxes is it ticking? Let's check them off. Uncommon. 1 box checked. No flavor text. Another box checked. The original had both of those. So why you're playing this M13 wannabe knockoff Versace nonsense is beyond me. Figure it out. The hatred that I feel for this card, and this list so far apparently, does no justice. No justice. 4 left. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading every single card. All right, guys, we got 4 left. You know what? We're gonna try to stay positive. We have 4 left. Let's see what we can do. We got 4 left. What's the worst that could happen? Are any more blue cards left? Probably not. I think we named all the worst ones. So here we go. What's number 4? Brainstorm. Brainstorm. 5th edition Brainstorm, to be exact. You know what card is beautiful? Mercadian Masks Brainstorm. Beautiful, beautiful art. It has the common symbol on it. It's from a niche set like Mercadian Masks. This isn't even the Ice Age version. It's the 5th edition version. I spared you the white border on this card, but you better believe it's got a white border. I don't know what that guy's doing. He's not brainstorming. Looks like he's getting electrocuted in the head. This could be like a red card. This looks like whoever was the art director of Wizards back when Ice Age came out was like, oh man, we need a format-defining blue card, but we don't have any art for it. And then somebody was like, yeah, you know what? We got a red card, and it's not very good. You can use that. And the guy's like, yeah, that makes sense. One of the best blue cards ever printed. Yeah, it deserves some red art. Sure. No problem. I don't know why I decided to do this list. I don't know. I tried to stay positive, guys. I'm sorry. I really did. This might be the last. I don't know what I'm even going to do for number 3. Alright guys, number 3, I'm going to keep it positive here. We got 3 left. Let's do it. So what happens? Number 3. You know, you've got your nice little creature deck. You know, maybe it's vampires, maybe it's soldiers. You're playing against Tron, the big baddie. They're making a bunch of mana. What are they going to do with it? Hopefully nothing. You know, they've been bricking for a couple turns, but you've just got a couple 1/1s, maybe a 2/2, and you're swinging in, fighting the good fight, playing the creatures just like Richard Garfield intended. And then your opponent draws for his turn, and he takes a couple seconds, so you know it's not a land. And you're thinking, just, you know, please don't be something bad. You know, it could be anything. It could be an Ulamog Crusher. It could be another draw spell. It could be a Muldrifter. Hell, it doesn't matter. Just please don't be Rolling Thunder. But it's Rolling Thunder, and he kills every one of your creatures and puts you to 3. He could have killed you, but he did you the favor of killing all of your creatures, leaving you with 1 card in hand. Just so he could savor the victory. And the worst part was, it was Battle for Zendikar. One of the most hated sets in a long time. He chose the uncommon Rolling Thunder from one of the worst sets, one of the self-proclaimed worst sets of all time, Battle for Zendikar, and that's the one he chose. He chose the one with nonsense Eldrazi's getting burned, rather than the beautiful original. Battle for Zendikar Rolling Thunder. All of your vampires dead. All your soldiers dead. All your elves dead. All your life points dead. All my hope dead. Let's set the scene. You look at your opening 7, and it's beautiful. You know, you've got good mix of removal, good mix of creatures, just looking to fight the good fight, like you were last round. Just trying to fight the good fight. Last round you got Rolling Thunder. And what happens now? Round 2, obviously in the loser's bracket, because that's where this deck finds itself all the time. You play your Plains, drop down your Thales Lieutenant, or Thraben Inspector, and pass the turn. And your opponent draws and plays a Dragon's Maze Dimir Guildgate. And you know what that means? That means he's playing blue-black control. And what deck do I hate more than any other deck? If you've watched Pauper Ponderings, you know that I hate blue-black control. The deck is trash. and Dragon's Maze. I thought Battle for Zendikar was bad. Dragon's Maze is the penny stock, as Rudy would say, of Magic cards. It is terrible. There are no cards worth anything in that set. And now that Unstable has the Elemental token, just like Modern Masters 3 had the Elemental token, that set is worthless. Voice of Resurgence just got reprinted in Modern Masters 3. There's no reason for Dragon's Maze to exist, let alone open it. You know, I was going to say open it? No. That set just shouldn't exist. Nobody would care. Oh yeah, what happened after Gatecrash? Nobody cares. Story was terrible. Jace is the Guild Pact, apparently. No. Dragon's Maze is trash. Dimir Guildgate is trash. Blue-Black Control is trash. But what could be number one? If I hate Dimir Guildgate so much, what could number one be? We only got one left. I'm pretty excited at this point. This stupid list is almost over. Let's go see number one. Well, guys, you made it this far. I made it this far. I'm proud of you. If you're here, I'm proud of you. Because this was a lot of bad cards. This was the most annoying cards in the Pauper format. But we're not even finished. We have number one. And what is number one? What could be worse than M11 Lightning Bolt? What could be worse than, God forbid, Battle for Zendikar Rolling Thunder? What could it be? What allows you to cast these nonsense X spells? What allows you to have inevitability in almost every single game? What allows you to go over the top of every strategy in the format? The Urzatron pieces. And not only just the Urzatron pieces, the 9th edition Urzatron pieces. And you know why I didn't put Tower on here? You know what? I'm doing Power Plant a disservice. I should have put Power Plant on here as well. Didn't put Tower on here. You know why? Because Tower is the Cinderella of this fairy tale. Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, they just get to breeze through life. They're the ugly stepsisters. The mean, ugly stepsisters. They get to make fun of Cinderella. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, Cinderella's bringing home Prince Charming, and that one extra mana, and Urza's Mine and Urza's Power Plant will get left in the dust. Well, nay. I'm calling Urza's Mine out. Because it is the bane of all of my Pauper Ponderings decks. I can never beat 7 mana on turn 3. I can never beat Rolling Thunder for 14 on turn 5. I can never beat turn 3 Olamog's Crusher. And Urza's Mine, 9th edition Urza's Mine. White bordered 9th edition Urza's Mine is the sole reason why. I don't know why I made this list. I just got myself way too upset. So I guess we can talk about the top 10 list. So I'll see you in just a couple seconds. Because that is Pauper Ponderings after all. We gotta have a conclusion at the end. We gotta ponder what this top 10 list did to me, what it did to you, and what it does to this beautiful format. Well, guys, I'm glad you made it through that list. And I want you to know, if you haven't hopefully caught on yet, that was all in good fun. I don't hate those cards that much. I don't hate those editions that much. But I know that if you are a long-time viewer of Pauper Ponderings, you know that I love to make fun of all of the different variations on cards that people play and all the variation cards that I play. Now, did this list have a little bit of truth to it? It absolutely did. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's all in good fun. I hope I didn't disrespect your favorite cards too much. I hope I didn't disrespect any of the cards that you like to play with or like to play against. I love this format. I know you guys do as well. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, make sure you like it and tell me, because I will be making more kind of funny satire videos in the future if you enjoy these videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, if you could like, share, and subscribe this video, that would be awesome. Leave a comment down below about your most annoying Pauper decks or Pauper cards, and I'd love to comment back. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, make sure you check us out online, www.themanofAce.com. We got new videos coming out every single week from myself, Cubism. We got some new Commander decks coming out, or Commander videos coming out pretty soon. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week with a brand new gameplay video. But as for right now, have a great weekend. Watch the World Magic Cup. Watch some Star City Games Invitational. I'll see you guys next week.